Hey YouTube, in this video I have an unboxing from CubeDepot. So here's the business card, and here's the YuXin 5x5. This is actually a really cool box. It's pretty different from most other boxes I've seen. Hey look, it's Colin. So this is the first YuXin cube I've ever had, and I got it in Stickerless as you can see. So let's just get into first turns and see how it is. Oh wow, this is... I am very impressed by this already. It seems like it's lacking a little bit in reverse corner cutting. As you can see, it can, not really do much. It seems kind of tight, though, so that'll probably be fixed if I loosen it. And then regular is... yeah, this really isn't much, so my guess is it's going to need some loosening. It's probably pretty tight out of the box. But yeah, inner layers turn fine. Outer layers are pretty nice, and they are a little bigger than the inner layers, which, as you can see on my HuaChuang, is different for a 5x5, and it seems like this YuXin 5x5 is actually bigger, so it seems like they didn't change the size of the inner layers, but they increased the sizes of the outer layers, so that's interesting. And just a quick comparison to the HuaChuang. The HuaChuang, as you can see, it kind of locks up a little bit. It has, minor catches, but it feels a little bit faster and smoother overall. And more reverse corner cutting. So the YuXin might need some lubing and tensioning, but so far it is pretty nice. So what I'm going to do for the rest of this video, I'm going to do a solve on here, and over that solve I'm going to do some commentary, and this will be my first solve on it, but the commentary will be after I've already done some solves on it. So I'll actually let you know what I think about this cube in a more recent time period than now. So I've done about 20 to 25 more solves on here since I did this one you're watching right now, and I must say it's gotten quite a bit better since I unboxed it. All I've done to it is loosened it about one screw turn on each side, because it was really tight out of the box, which really isn't good, and it's gotten a lot better. So I've been averaging around 2 minutes on it, and on the HuaChuang I usually average around 2:10, so this probably is going to be my main as of now. Now, one thing I was worrying about when I first saw it, because it is a stickerless cube, I was wondering if it would be hard to recognize the shades on it, because I noticed that the red and orange are pretty similar on here, and I have to say that really hasn't been an issue for me, which is kind of a surprise because they looked very similar, but I just haven't had that issue at all. And all the other shades contrast really well. The blue and green, I've noticed, are very similar to a stickerless Cyclone Boys cube, so if you have one of those, then you'll know what that's like. Basically, they just contrast really well. But yeah, all the worries I had in my original unboxing of this are basically gone now. It turns fast, it reverse corner cuts really well, I don't really get lockups. I have gotten a couple minor lockups, but that's kind of unavoidable on any 5x5, and it's definitely a lot less than I got on the HuaChuang, and a lot less than on the Shengshao. So that's definitely good. So yeah, for a first YuXin cube, I am really impressed by this company. They seem to be making really good cubes, and maybe they'll overtake Moyu someday. Their 5x5 seems to be one of their best cubes, especially for its price. It's way cheaper than the HuaChuang and the HuaChuang, so it seems to be the best 5x5 on the market so far, but make sure to stay tuned for the review, because I might change my opinion on it after more breaking in and lubing and tensioning and stuff. I also want to add that I know this solve in particular wasn't very good, especially because I'm saying I average 2 minutes, but that's mainly because I kind of messed up on edge pairing. I wasn't actually done with edge pairing when I went onto the 3x3 stage, so that's why I got a 2:29 on this solve. I know it's not very good, but I wanted to include my actual first solve on the YuXin, so I didn't re-record it because I wanted to honestly have that in the video, so that's the main reason for that. So now let's just get back to my original thoughts on this cube. I think it's a pretty nice cube. I wouldn't quite say I recommend it yet, but I think it is definitely a good cube, especially for its price, because it is a lot cheaper than the HuaChuang. But so far it's good. I'll lube and tension it, and you'll know what I think. But that's about it. Stay tuned for the review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.